Dalawo. Dude, I kept on seeing it and I'd be like, should I watch this? Then I'd be like, nah. So that's how I kept on not watching. Have a feeling I'm connected to these flipping headsets. What's Kangi. Ish, bruh. Sorry, you might not hear anything on that voice note. I think I was connected to headset. So hi Jordan. Um but yeah, I keep on seeing it and I keep on thinking, should I watch this? Should I watch it? And I'm like, no. Mainly because I wasn't really focused because I mean like in this time that I've been needing to watch things, I wasn't really paying attention. Ish, 'cause, hi. Hi guys. Yo, abasatype amantombazane Nkosi yami. Yo, angizwani nalokho. I've noticed you glowing like my bank account. What? Your bank account doesn't have any money? You don't have any money, Shami. How can I be glowing like your bank account when my hair looks like this? Are you saying you don't have money? Because I look like a parrot right now. So you're saying you're glowing. I'm glowing like your bank account, which basically means auna mali. That is so funny. Cheers, though. You can take this DW watch of mine. That is so funny. Ah, yo. Ish. Can I answer you after this live? Because I know you're on this live. Can I answer you after this live? What a long story. Actually, no, I'm not going to answer you. Let me answer now so that it's brief. You have a way of making me talk, and I don't like talking. Sanbona, guys, my neck is so painful. Yo, I just look mana. Eh, yo. Ish. Wakile. Phezu kwesisekelo. Guys, I'm going to church this Sunday. Do me way. I'm going to church. Phezu kwesisekelo sabapostole kanye nabaprofeta. Oh, I used to be a worshiper back in my day. Yo, guys, I used to be fire. I used to do that thing, and I never used to do it on purpose, but like I'm gifted, yabo. So gift ya ka go kenya batho ba nko moyeng. So itle ke se khitle. Kwanga bomusa re tla bina re bine go rapeliwe. Hey, back in my days. Back in my day, So, anyway. Ujesu. Aibo! Ujesu. I should hide a background. Hope you don't have a double life. One day I'm gonna get caught. Listen things inside. One day, bazo back bani screen recorded. But he wena sikubone kuphi kanja. Even it's mina. I'm horrible at lying, ne? But that day, even it's mina. Please don't accuse me of things I don't know. That time, nice guy. Because I don't know why I always do this. I will go live and not be able to carry the live. I will go live and not be able to carry the live. Because why? I'm distracted by whatever is happening on my phone. Mara, I want to talk. I want to speak out loud. I want to talk without seeming like I'm crazy because I'm talking alone. So I will talk with you guys on here. And you guys must also talk to me back so that I don't look crazy and so that I have things to say to you guys. Hello. Hello, darling. How are you? Already we can tell that you're not good, Shem. What do you mean I'm not good? Hi, Amber. What do you mean I'm not good? I'm not good at lying. I don't want to be good at lying. No, actually I do. Sometimes I need to be good at lying because you guys, I'm so horrible at lying. Mina, I can't. I'm a very honest person. Sometimes I will omit the truth, but yanja, confess later. Actually, remember when you asked me this and I said it was nothing? I lied. It was not nothing. It was this and this and this and this and this and this and that. So yeah. You are though. Lol. Having conversation like what did you guys do, what happened weekend kalona, like lenze kana kalona in like have a conversation lina. Amber, it's so unlike you to not talk and like use your words with me because I'm popular go to commenting like buelina kina umo lungile I'm trying to remember if I know you from my lives or if I know you from comments. It probably is live. Sorry, what's going on? About that madak. No. So what's happening? Okay, depression yan. Lungile. Lungile, you're the one who wants to come to Pride. Do you wanna come? You wanna come to Pride from You wanna come to Pride? Amber, I know what Papa when I go to commenting. I also know that I engage with you on the lives. I'm trying to remember Lungile. Lungile, you're the one who wants to come to Pride from Mpumalanga, ne? Ungezitsho mam, bazokuqeda amantombazane. Abazokuqeda amantombazane. Guys, don't go to Pride. Please don't go to Pride. Whatever you do, don't go to Pride. Kadlala. Nagyaya. Umang, the great one. Oh, Zintle. Hi, Zintle. I am behaving for once. For once in your life. Imagine. I put something in the freezer and it might freeze. Aye, you're wrong. Jean, I confuse people a lot. People say that I'm confusing. People say I'm confusing. Sokoti, Pega. That is my reaction to your message. Do you see them? You can't see them. Wait. I want you to see something. See that text you sent me? Watch. Wait, that's not the reaction. Wait, the reaction is coming. Did you see them? Guys, did you guys see like the whole 360? Did I do the full 360? Because that is my answer to you. Just FYI. And as a result, I'm not even going to respond because I've just responded to you right now. Yeah, I wanted to come, but I'm no longer coming. Chum, why are you no longer coming? You must come. The eyes failed, you know? Wait, wait, I need to do this again. I'm not going to believe that. Why are you a hater? The thing is, if I'm rolling my eyes, I'm not going to be able to see. Yo, Luyanda, you're so dumb. Just take a fucking video, bro. Yeah, okay, wait. Did they go? I feel like they went. They went. You're going to hell for that comment. You're a mean person. They went. The eyes went. Anyway, I can't wait to get home. Oh, I like my house so much. Luyanda, zithini mzala ngathi ungcono mgula. Why usho kanjalo? Why uthi ngcono mangigula? Ufuna ukuthi ngigule? Oh, guys. Yeah, man. Again, look at this. So I must go back to my old self. Please go back to your old self. My old papa. Hi, Lauren. You're probably gone by now. But anyway, hi, Lauren. Hello, Basi. Chombating, you're missed. Hey, leave me alone. One thing about me, I suck at pretending. Oh, I'm such an open book and I hate that so much about myself. When Chilo, guys, sorry. I'm sorry, Cherry. Hey, Kay. How are you, my darling? Ben Chilo, I'm so join my life. Oh, hi, my friend. How are you? You know, I needed a doctor on speed dial. You left me to die. You know, if I was a patient, I would have been dead by now. Hey, Kosiam. Also, my friend, I saw you're dating. You're dating. Oh, confirm. You're dating. I think I saw something that was giving you're dating. I can't remember if I saw this on WhatsApp or you. Clock it. Love that. Love that for you. Love that we don't know her also. Love that. Keep her safe. The internet is a bad place. I said come to Joburg. I'll find you a partner at Pride. Don't worry. I'll pimp them out. Oh, love that. My friend, who are you in a proper relationship with first? Before, let's just confirm. It's not that one that we last spoke about, right? Please, Lord, just answer. Ngati, please, Lord. As if, no, my friend, if it is her, love that for you. You know, but if it's not her, love that for you. So, confirmable. You were expecting that and you don't even know why. Why are you coming to me with expectations? You need to unpack that. Do you want to send me a DM, Chomi? I'm joking. But no, Bendichi Luguti, I wasn't gonna come to the lives anymore. And like I think I don't want those lives to form to be who I am on the internet, you know. That's not who I am. I mean, I give great advice. I give great relationship advice, but I think that's not really what I identify as. I was in that space because I had been invited into that space by my friends, and they know that I don't want to go into the space anymore, and they respect that, and I love that about them. But yeah, I am a person on my own outside of whatever was going on there. So I don't want the life to be Pella. I'm stay hot. I will still be stay hot. Stay hot existed before the live, and stay hot will exist even after the lives. So you think someone has a confession? Who? She fizzled out. I'm with a real human. Love that. Love that. Oh, my friend, I need a proper story time. I need a proper voice note, though, about that and how that happened. Because we had so much hope, remember? We were so hopeful, and you guys are going to look so hot together. Anyway, guys, stop pairing yourself with people. Stop pairing your friends with people because they will look hot with them. Vinegar, I hope you're listening. Stop pairing your friends because they will look hot with other people. The internet is a crazy place, my friend. The internet is a crazy, crazy place. Nami J, Ansafunu Jola. Please, my friend, I would really appreciate. Pelami, I like news. I like news. Because guys, like there's some relationships there that I've watched on the internet where I just want to know what happened. Hey, show me. What happened? Am I on a break? A break of what? A break in terms of what, Amber? Okay, show me. I get you 100%. Yeah, eyebrows, they reach. I think someone has a confession. Who has a confession? Who has a confession? Tell me. Guys, you can't say stuff like that. Me, I like news. You can't say something like that and not finish. Please tell me. Ngilambile. You. Can somebody please take Sbabato? Sbabato wants pose. Sbabato wants peraiseso. Can you please give Sbabato peraiseso? No, Chomi, I don't have breaks. I'm a manager. Like, yes, I don't have breaks. I don't have breaks. I will take a break when I feel like taking a break. Um, yeah. Anyway, you like things. Okay, famous. I'm going to bounce. Have a good evening. Bye, my friend. It was lovely catching up with you as always. I have hot friends, by the way, guys. It's just that you see, Ren is taken, and Ren is not in the country. Yeah. And Ren should not have been my friend. My friend, you know what? You should not have been my friend. You should have shelled at me. And then now we would be flourishing together. So look now. Girls are dribbling me because of you. So, yeah. Yehlisa umoya kusendleleni funa Lord. Why am I hyper? What confession? Is that why you saying I have a confession? This is how I always am. Am I not always like this? I feel like I'm always like this. Am I not like this? I feel like I'm always like this. And get, I'm sober. I haven't even smoked today. Imagine. Something like what? Something like what? No, I'm not hyper. I'm not hyper. I'm not hyper, man. I'm just like this. I talk like this. Eh, Banyana, sis. Like, who left the live? Amber, you're speaking in riddles. Do you know what riddles is? Speaking in riddles. Guys, there's only like 60 of you here now. 63, 64. But 70. I'm going to be working on a campaign with Hewlett soon. And Kiko Paling supporting families and stuff. Love your tattoos. Thanks. Go to sleep. Amber, do you want to send me a voice note? Maybe. Do you want to DM me a voice note about what you're saying so that I can understand? I have 2 phones. I can listen to it on here. Also, I need a new cover. I wash my cover, guys. Hey, Pelu, December, yes. And you can't drink. And you can't drink even in that December. Ngakutshela ngathi mina. Yeka utshwala. Wathini wena? Yeah, wow. I even went as far as ngizokusupport as umngani wakho ngingisaphuza for wena because you need to stop drinking. Wathini wena? Yeah. Bheka manje. Oh, hey. Yahlupha lo. Lungile has a confession. Luyanda uhlezi uchetha sabaweli. I'm talking to my friends, guys. I'm a present friend. Yo, I have to, like, I'm a present friend. Ember. Hi, Lungile. Hi, bo. Guys, this is a safe space. I'm joking, it's not. If it's funny. This is a safe space. These two, I don't like what you guys are doing. I don't like what you guys are doing. You guys must speak, and you must speak with your chest. We can't wait for the news. Bruh, like, why are they making us beat about the bush about indaba zabo? Like, this is indaba zakho lazy. Take. Yeah, I wonder what is 22? I'm 22 and he's 41. Guys, luna le jona le batho ba bagolo. Guys, luna le jona le batho ba bagolo. 7 years incane mina ungishiya nge-13. Hi guys. There's this 47-year-old that I want. Hey. Nice. Speaking of which, Nagili Judge. It's just like it's a passing. I don't want her like that. No, I don't want her like that. She doesn't even know me or know that I exist. Really, she doesn't. She's like an American. She's American. She's like she works for the police in America, and I saw her in passing, and I was like, damn, she's hot. Smash. But no, it's not serious. I'm not acting on it or anything like that. But like I'm saying I get them because now I'm called yo guys like again a little stage a lady who was 51. Guys, what's the king? Ne? I've lived. One thing about me, I've lived. I never met her. I never met her. I think I got cold feet. When she wanted to meet, I got cold feet. I was like, hey, goggle. Why? Goggle. We listen and judge. Let's go and judge. Nothing happened. You say what? I did. Sumalang, hello, Baba. Hello, Aurora. I love you so much, bro. You've literally been around. Snindlandla. Ketlempili, guys. Khoti lungile wampatla. Lungile. Usirasi wampatla sabsirasi. Is it available? Available to go on. When I get go fam. Ingas khoni. Chincha style chom. Zama reka go through it. Because no, I wanna Mr. Price it long libas. Chomi, fast, get a go through it. Makams fast. And then utla khapo, batompela khapo gore o na le crash code, maybe get out my mail. I know that's not the truth though. Amber is just saying that to make us like stop asking them questions. Baba shap ke ba fe abaye ba shap banyana basadi ba shap abayo ke nna fela go setse nna fela mo lefatsheng wetse guys. Yeah, so uyangisukela uEmber for real. Ngiyakwazi wena awuthanda amantombazane. She was supposed to be my mom. I wanted mom's love. Please don't bore me. Please don't bore me. Marawai usholom, you know, Marawai usholom to ubatla. Ona link for the 51 and Elisa Chomi, she was like a STEM. I'm gonna say she was a STEM. The reason I'm saying that is because she was mostly in gym wear. She really liked hiking. Oh, and the oldies, they love the health. They love the walks, they love the hikes, they love that stuff. Ugogo on a Sunday morning, avuke saying, good morning, beautiful. I'm going on a beautiful hike. Feeling it yo lo tired lo. Man just saying me have my hike mina every Sunday without fail. Ugel uya hiker. Gogo uzowa. Gogo uzowa. Ugogo no. Ugogo. Yeah, guys, listen. Those people, they have she had a banging body. What? I look at my fupa and I'm like, that gogo, come back to me. Nice. They always have banging bodies. They always look fucking hot. They always drink a lot of water, pee a lot, obviously because they're old. They hike. I once dated somebody who was 10 years older than me. Loved her down. What? Loved her down. I can't relate to what Usokoti said though about the wanting the mother's love. I hated that so much about her. Like I hated that she wanted to mother me so much. Like bitch, like no. Why are you mothering me? And I would tell her like, why are you doing that? Like that lady. She's a good friend of mine, by the way. We're like best of bombers. We dated for 4 years. Longest relationship of my life. Love her down. Best thing to ever happen to me in my life. There's been a lot of moments where it didn't feel like it though. There's been moments where I hated her. And I just didn't understand like, why ungilandela? Yo, so sex fire. Listen, sex fire. And they always give it good, yeah. Woman, nice, loved it down. So much so that, like, Toba at some point, and I went back and I was like, you know what? Let's have sex. Like, as you know, we're not dating, we're never gonna date. I know, like, that's not a thing. That's how great the sex was. Like, I'm the one who went to her and I said, girl, like, what's the issue? Because, like, I will have like periods where I'm like single and I'm just like, yeah, but I don't want to have sex with just any random weirdo. But this person though. So I'd always go back and be like, chum, available in name. I'll be like, Friday. Chum back. Anytime. She's almost ruined a couple of my relationships though. But it's fine. I fix it. I know how to put her in place. I know how to put her in line. And I stopped doing that whole let's help each other thing with her. It's been how long? When was the last time we helped each other? Beginning of the year. Luyanda. Yeah, around Feb. Was it around Feb? Ooh, it was around Feb. Ooh. Anyway, I'm going to hell for that. But yeah, since then it's been a long time. Like science isn't right. She must focus on herself. I will focus on myself. Anyway, yeah. So with her, loved her down. I was 21 when I met her, and she was like almost, yeah, however many years. She was like in her 30s. And get the guys, I need to answer something. Yeah, so so when I met this lady, I met her, I was at Rhodes, but I was preparing to transfer from Rhodes to Wits, and I knew that it was a done deal because I'm a smart girl. I was like a straight A student, so I knew that was going to happen, and I applied for it, and I had like my interview this side. So I had like the whole interview and audition thing because you have to audition to get into dramatic arts, right? I had like my whole audition and thing, and I was staying with a friend around UJ sides. She had like a place around UJ, cool. Listen, I've been speaking to this lady for like 6 months prior to this time that I'm gonna be having the audition, right? So we're in the talking stage. It's quite promising, things are looking cute. We're on a call every single day. We're talking, we're just friends. I saw her first. I did see her first. I saw her first and I slid, man. Guys, one thing about me, I don't know how to share. I don't share. I just get myself noticed, and then it's up to the other person to do the things. I am closer. I just don't speak it properly. Anyway, yeah. So I got myself noticed. I got myself noticed, and I didn't follow her. I think I liked probably like a post. At the time, my Instagram account was still, kind of big. I liked a post and whatever. Eventually, she follows me. Next thing, responds to my story. I'm like, okay, I'm in. I don't know. And then I respond to the story. Next thing, I say, we are chatting it up. Eventually, Chomi, what's up? Chomi Nalion. So I'm lesbian color. So listen, this woman, Kamrat, I love her. Because one thing about me, I arrive in love and I subtract as I go. And then obviously I'm coming to Joburg. She knows that I'm coming to Joburg. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to come to Joburg. I have an interview with Vince. She knows I'm transferring. Because part of the reasons why things are not happening between the two of us is because I'm so far, right? And then she's like, I bet, whatever, cool, I should see you. Oh, guys, this is actually such a lovely story. So many twists and turns in this story. Listen. So fine. I hope my friends don't see this. Anyway, she knows I talk about her all the time. She sometimes even send me screen recordings and be like, Chomianu, why don't discuss a go live in Taha? Or why don't discuss a TikTok? I remember I did this trend where, anyway, I get distracted a lot. Another thing about me, I did this trend where I was like, I asked my friends which one of my exes they hated. And like, I think my sister had said her. Because I don't know why my sister said her though, because they met and they had a connection. Anyway, cool. Let me tell you guys the story. Anyway, fine. I come to Joburg, get to Joburg. Let me give you a context of what happens when I get to Joburg. I get to Joburg, I'm visiting a friend, and then I don't know what happened. So obviously because I couldn't refrigerate my medication. You guys must know, if you guys do know or you don't know, I am diabetic and I take insulin. So in the time that I'm with Lebu, I wasn't really taking my medication. Also excitement, rejoice, like go out, busy, like I'm meeting up with my friends. You know, I mean, like I'm in Joburg, guys. Like, well, woo-hoo. Last I saw you guys was high school and we went to different varsities. Now I'm back. I'm in Joburg. Like we're meeting again. We're going out. Hey, medication, I wasn't taking my medication properly. And so I want to build up to the story of how things actually happen. And then fine, I go and I attend my audition. Audition goes well. After the audition, I think I was meant to go back to Joburg, right? But we spoke, we was talking, me and my girl were talking, right? So in the time that I tell her, oh, now I'm in Joburg, blah, 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 she's like, oh, can I see you before you leave? I said, girl, bet. Medication, diabetes, I'm diabetic, type 1. So I'm like, what? Of course you can see me, baby. Of course you can see me. And yeah, cool. And then closer to the time, like on the day when I'm supposed to see her, she's like to me, oh shit, bruh, my car, like something happened to her car and she can't come fetch me. She's like, yeah, I can't come fetch you, but I'm making a plan to come fetch you. Maybe I'll borrow a car from a friend of mine or whatever. And I said, don't be silly. I'll figure it out. Relax. And she goes, no, are you sure you've not been here as a girl? Relax. My friends will take me to where I need to go. I'll figure it out. Because also, I didn't want her to go through all that trouble, like asking friends for a car to go pick up a girl. No, relax, baby, I got you. And I figured it out. I took a taxi. I went to the Val. Took a taxi to the Val. Am I traveling with my bag? Yeah, I'm traveling with my luggage because now I was gonna book my bus, and now I was gonna take my bus from the Val to go home. I think we planned to like spend like a week together. Given bums for a week. A week sounds sensible. Get there. Stays in a really nice, cute apartment. Love that. I'm there. Baby girl barely cooks because why? Yeah, she's staying in the bar. Baby girl barely cooks, and we're eating a lot of takeout. Now, embarrassment. Yo, guys, you know, it took so much for me to get to a comfortable point with my diabetes that I actively speak about it like this, because like I would get in spaces and I'm like, yo, I'm embarrassed to like take my medication and shit like that. So I would hide. I would not tell people that I'm diabetic, and I would be like, okay, nah, it's fine. It's just a day. It's just the 2 days of no medication. I'll be fine. Like, I'll be fine. Like, back then, I was just like, yeah. So now I'm with her. I'm not going to tell her that I'm diabetic. I think also, guys, because diabetes, like the way it's cooling a corner, it was not a good thing to be having at an early age. Like, it was associated with obesity and it was associated with like unhealthy lifestyle. I inherited it from my mom, and sure, I may have been obese for my height and my age and, you know, all of that stuff at the time, but I did get it from my mom. I inherited the illness. So it was inevitable. It was coming either or, right? And I think I knew from when I was in grade 10 that you're at risk of potentially or possibly getting diabetes, right? Cool. And so now matric, first year, second year, saying I've lived. And now it's been about 2 years of having diabetes. My mom has passed on. There's no sense of direction. Like, I'm Guys, the straps tsa Daniel Wellington. Sorry, ne ke re ke di qoqela. Yeah, Ngalonkulu is my surname. So far now, and I'm embarrassed. I'm like, ain't no way, my boy. This girl is gonna know that I'm diabetic. It's fine. I was with Lebo's place. It was about a week at Lebo's. I will make it. I managed to be without the medication for a week. I'll be fine. Like, what's one more week? Yeah. Hey. Yeah. So, how she finds out that I'm diabetic is because I nearly died at her house. It is not funny. I say that like it's funny, but it's not funny. It was a scary time, and I think for the both of us, yeah. So it was a scary time for the both of us. So how she finds out is that she's leaving for work, right? I think it's a random Tuesday or Wednesday. So like I arrived on the Saturday because the audition was Saturday. Arrived on the Sunday. But I said so the whole night. Sunday, but I said so. Listen, Monday she leaves for work. As she leaves for work, I'm like to her, yo, bruh, I'm not feeling grand, right? I'm not feeling good. I don't know what's going on. And like when she left me, I was a bit faint, But I'm like, no, go to work. Like I'll keep you updated. I'll let you know if anything changes. But I think it's maybe kinyoko or whatever. Girl is paranoid. She is calling in from the office every 15 minutes. Like, yo, babe, how's it going? Are you feeling any better? Do you think I should get you anything? Do you want to go see the doctor? I'm like, no, I'm fine. Relax. I'm just probably just tired. And then she calls again the next 15 minutes, and she calls the third time, and the third time I don't answer. Calls the fourth time, fifth time. Girl is like, hey, this girl, why is she not answering the phone? I just spoke to Nana. Why is she not answering the phone? And she panics. She calls a friend of hers who was a doctor. I'm still mad to this day that she let her friend see me naked. Anyway, yeah, she calls a friend who's a doctor. A friend rushes to my house, checks me out, and immediately she's like, this person is not here. This person is not around. This person needs to go to hospital. So what's going to happen is I'm going to take her to the hospital. You can meet us there. And they drive around. They drive to the nearest hospital, get to the hospital. The hospital is like, nope, we can't help her. I think my medical aid was specifically like net care. So they had to drive out of Val, I think into, why was I? I can't remember. Was I at Sasso? I can't remember. But they had to drive out to like at the hospital that they could get to that would have net care and whatever and take my medical aid. And cool, they get there, and when they get there, that's when she finds out that I'm diabetic. Mind you, at this point, I'm unconscious. I am in a coma. No, it wasn't a coma. Was it a coma? No, I wasn't in a coma. Sorry, that was a bit dramatic. But yeah, I was at the net care at Sassol. Probably Alberton, that's the closest one from Val. No, I think it was Sassol. Sassol makes more sense because I remember when my brother came, he had a friend, go Sassol, that he was going to stay over at. Anyway, guys, my man story. Cool. And then fine. Yo. Guys, my name is come traumatized my life in your high. Now this girl is panicking. She lies to the doctors. She says she's family, which obviously she's not family because who are you? I barely even know this girl. I just met this girl. I mean, sure, I know her, but like, I don't know her. Like, I clearly don't know her because how have I been speaking to this person this whole time and I didn't know that she's diabetic and now she's dying on my bed? What? Is this the Dumi that I think I know? I think it is you. Is it you, sis? Please just confirm. Is it you? Because if it's you, hi! Oh my goodness! Hey, Joe, my darling. Why am I talking to you like a child? You're not a child. You're literally even older than me. But Erikisha, no, it's not. It is! Hi, Dumi. Anyway, it's useless. Hi. Anyway, hi, Badla. It's Chomi. I had just met her, Chomi. We just met for the first time. Like, we've been to I was at Rhodes. Rhodes is in the Eastern Cape, Grahamstown. She's here in Joburg. I came here for an audition to get into Vids. So I just met her for the first time, like in person for the first time. Guys, am I not in ICU for 2 weeks? 2 full weeks. Just on the machines breathing. Like, it was bad. It was bad. It was really bad. She couldn't speak to me. So she says, she says, like, I would kind of wake up, but not really. And she would ask me, Uguti, dog, why was I on diabetes? And I would just say, make it up. Guys, I'm laughing. This is so many years ago. This is so many years ago. I'm laughing now, but it was not funny at the time. And to be honest, it's never funny when I'm in hospital. It's always funny for me when I hear the stories, but like for the people in the moment, it's never funny. So she asked me, Uguti, yeah, why? She asked me why I didn't say. And I just told her, and we don't know each other like that. For you to know that. She did. She's losing it because now also it's now proper getting into December. At this rate, abantwana babuyele emakhaya. Guys, we're back home. My dad is calling non-stop. G15, yes. Yes. Yeah, so guys, Anyway, yeah, no, Maje, she can't speak. Now she's there because now she's realizing, okay, fuck, I actually really love this girl. So she tells me that she thought about like just leaving me. She would have been so horrible for that. She thought about, you know what, I don't want to deal with this drama. Let me take this girl's stuff and take it to the hospital and give it ngishiye phone yakhe ubaba kama phone bazophendula manesi, because I did not sign up for this. I did not sign up for a girl who's not going to be honest with me about their medical history, and now I'm in shit because of them. Now next of kin mina. She was still in next of kin on that medical aid up until the time I dropped it. That's how serious this whole thing was. It's not funny, guys. I promise you, it's not funny. And I'm sorry, I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm just laughing because it's so teeny and it's a story now. So it is funny. Cool. But then she was like, you know what? Fuck it. I do love her. One of the days she decided to take the call from my dad. Takes a call from my dad and tells my dad. Luckily, my dad. So she thought she was gonna have a difficult time. Also, obviously, communicating with my dad because obviously I'm Xhosa. So she's thinking maybe she just knows how to speak because like she's here, she's in Joburg. But that guy probably like whatever. So finally speaks to my dad and tells my dad, "Go say hi. Okay, so Mina, my watch is wrong. My watch is saying it's 21:36. I don't know what I did. I changed the time. But it's good. It's good that I changed the time to a little bit earlier because I'm late. I'm always late. So when I look at this and it feels like I'm late, I can get going. Anyway, don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. Ne? Focus. Ne? Focus. So anyway, yeah, so fine. She finally gets through to my dad, has that conversation with my dad, tells my dad, because okay, I'm a colleague of your daughter and she's in hospital in the Val. And my dad is like, in the Val? Jwang ko Val because muto u kena Cape Town. My dad used to think Rose was in Cape Town. Because muto kena Cape Town. So Valley ufitleni. No, guys, I haven't told my dad. I haven't told my family that I'm transferring. I haven't told my family shit. Like, I'm one thing about me, secretive as fuck. I don't tell people my shit. I take that very seriously. I don't tell people my shit back in the day. Anyway, yeah, but now she's in the Val. Now my brother gets into the conversation because my brother is familiar with the Val because he has a friend, Kosasole Nanani, and my brother understands. Probably or whatever. So yeah, my brother gets on the call on some, okay, we need to come. Obviously, if you're saying she's unresponsive and she's been in ICU for like a week, it sounds a lot like we need to come, so they make arrangements. My brother comes like the next day. Yeah, it's been like a weekend, like a couple of days, and then like my brother comes. Now on as my brother is gonna be coming, that's when I wake up, kind of like. So they speak, and then my brother's like, okay, I'm gonna come maybe on the Friday, or because like they needed to wait for the weekend, and then I woke up on the Thursday. So I wake up on Thursday, and she would sit there, guys. She was so cute. She loved me. She did. She would dodge work to just come and sit with me. That's why Ankulu Mangenzi makes romantic guys. Why did we not end up together? This story was gonna be so cute to tell to our children. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm like, yeah, anyway, fine. She would leave work to come and see me. Kamo, she's having car issues. The car is at repairs. She would steal the car at work. She would steal the car at work so that she can come see me like after work, and then also be able to see me before she goes to work, like in the morning. Yo, uyangithanda guys, bekangithanda actually, uyangithanda, bekangithanda, siyathandana. I'm joking, I sound delusional, but yeah. And then eventually she obviously, I wake up and we have this conversation now properly with yo bruh, what the hell, you're diabetic? And I'm like, yeah, actually about that, is that why I'm here? Oh yeah, I'm diabetic. And she's like, why didn't you say? It's like, it wasn't your business. So, like, I don't like. I was very about like. I wasn't ready for you to know that information about me, and quite frankly, I didn't think it was your business. Sorry though that I nearly died at your house. I probably should have told you, but I didn't think. Hi, I always get so happy when somebody says my clan names, because a lot of people don't know. How do you know my clan names, by the way? Yeah. And then fine, then my brother comes the next day. My brother walks in, and I'm like, and then she tells me, she's like, okay, yeah, your brother is coming tomorrow, because obviously your dad has been calling and it's been a long time. I needed to answer the phone eventually. And she was very honest. She told me about everything that would happen in her thoughts, like as she's sitting there to come see me, to come visit me, as she no, honestly, I didn't really know what could be happening, because I think if I knew at the time, like I wasn't as well informed, and like I wasn't the way that I am right now when it comes to my diabetes. Like I didn't care. I was in denial, guys. My dad didn't believe that I was diabetic. I also didn't believe it. My dad believed ukuthi idlozi abantu badala bayangigulisa, because what it like, and even in my mom, he didn't believe it. He hated that my mom had to take the medication. So when my mom passed, there was no guidance, there was no direction, and I was also not like interested. I was still in denial. I was just like, what the hell? And I was mad to this woman. She gave me this disease of hers and she decides to die. What the hell? So I wasn't well informed. I didn't really take care of myself. I mean, the school that I went to really tried to like, educate me, get me a dietitian and all of that shit. I didn't care. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't care. I didn't have time for that. I just didn't understand why. But I said, why would they take my tag? Because I would bring tag laphayana bayithatha into zami bathi mina hey, I must go exercise, walk around the school, jog around the school. Do you know how big that school is? Like there was just so many things that would happen in my life that I didn't understand. So I think I was still at the tender ages of this whole thing, where I was still like, yeah, but so yeah, in the moment, I didn't know what certain symptoms or certain feelings or experiencing felt like. Okay, now it's too high, now it's too low, whatever. I didn't know that. And yeah, so she tells me, yeah, your brother is coming, blah, 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 blah. And then the next day, while she's sitting with me, my brother walks in. And I don't have the best relationship with my brother. Like, I'm not a fan of the guy. But I think I was happy to see him at the time. It was also before the relationship got so strained. right? It was before the relationship got so strained with him. So I was happy to see him, and my brother wants my girl. Now this girl had to introduce herself as like my colleague to my family. My brother is getting there, he's seeing types, he's a cappella. This lady was my brother's age. So he's there like, yum, love that. Very quickly, I was like, by the way, this is my girlfriend. If you must know, this is my girl. Don't try any funny business. And yeah, she was so nice. She had such a beautiful heart. Asked my brother where he's gonna be staying. It's late at night. He's like, no, I have a friend, Kosasoli. So if you can just show me how I can get like a taxi to go there, blah blah blah. You know, it's chill. I'll be on my way. So, and then she was like, no, absolutely not. I have an apartment. You can come sleep on the couch. And yeah, she accommodated my brother for the duration. My brother left before me though, because I think after he saw Ugusi, I was fine. He left eventually because he did have to go back to work, but I still needed to still be in the hospital, and she was okay with you know, being there for me while that was happening. And they chilled. They got to like go out for beers that night and talk and relate. And honestly, my when I grew up, my brother has always been kind of like homophobic, and that was the first relationship that kind of made him a bit more open-minded. I don't know if it's because he got to have like that personalized experience, but he recognizes the fact that I'm gay because of that woman. I don't know what the hell that they spoke about, but when I'm bored after that, because like she would understand my brother a lot more than me, and it would annoy me because I'm just like, you don't know this person. I grew up with this person. So what do you mean when you're telling me Uti he's not that bad? I'm telling you he's bad. What are you saying? But anyway, hi, Sugar Daddy. I feel like you owe me a date. I love that you came. I love that you came. I feel like you owe me a date. So now you date. When you date, you fully disclose early. Yeah. I fully disclose a lot of my relationships of late, not of late, but a lot of my relationships start on social media. So people kind of already know that, okay, this person's diabetic because I speak a lot about it on my socials. But yes, I do disclose it. I find a way to bring it into conversation. What are you doing? I'm meal prepping for the week. I'm diabetic. I don't know. I find a way to bring it up so we can talk about it. Did they at least bring it back? Bring what back? The tag, no, they gave it to the people. The Mandela, the 60 days, 60 minutes of Mandela. They packaged my tag, but then we gave it to the people. What do you mean, Yege Leslie? You owe me, you promised. I don't like people who break promises. We broke up, Sissy. People break up. Palisa and I broke up. It's normal. People break up all the time. Also, I dated Palisa in 2021, 2022. No, I did it by 2020, all through 2021 and half of 2022. I've been broken up with Palisa since 2022. You are coming to me now, 2025. On Monday, the 13th of October, at 14 minutes past 10, and you're asking me about Palisa. Oh, what you... Come on. Anyway, yeah, and then fine, we date, we continue to date. This is how the relationship kind of started. We continue to date. I officially moved to Joburg. I'm at Wits, and I'm always at my girlfriend's place. Listen, my first year, I had so much time. I think I only did like one module. I had so much time on my hands. I was constantly with my girlfriend. She was at my every show. I think this is the only person that, you know what? That woman was my best friend. Let me tell you something. That woman was my best friend. It's the only person that I would allow, Sam, that I would allow to like see me perform. I don't engage with, you know, my arts with my partner, and it's weird. Please don't ask me why. It's just a thing that I do. Like I don't sing for partners. I won't sing for a partner. Like aibo hambiyo tenga recording la Beyonce la pa why emailing mina. angizenzi lezi zinto ezingasile strict kabi. But yeah, she would attend my rehearsals. Like, people knew her at Wits. She was famous. She was hot, banging, nice bum. I remember this lecturer. Oh, yo, I once did. You see the first. I don't even know if I should even be disclosing this information, because yeah. But I've worked with Java in that first initial 2018 tour, the first tour that he did. I was working with that. She came off, and usually I would not allow for people to come to mang perform. I mean, uzongibheka ukuthi ngenzani, ngiyacula, yeah, ngiyacula manje hlala endlini, type of thing. But like, she was like, we were very close friends. She was amazing, loved her down. But yeah, the point that I was making, Guti, they like to act like your mom. And I would feel like sometimes unokuba very I'm the oldest, I need to have my life in order, I must pay for this. No, babe, relax, I got it. We used to fight a lot. That woman never let me pay for anything, and I used to hate it so much, because like, dog gas, and this brain is very smart. You think all these allowances I'm getting from all these bursaries and all these things, I want to spoil my person. Please, we're going out, I want to cover it. Let's go to what I want to cover it. I'm a 50-50 kind of girl, even though I'm not like a 50-50 kind of girl. Yeah, no. What do I mean? Even though I'm not a 50-50 kind of girl, I'm a 50-50 kind of girl. Even though it may not always be 50-50, but I like to spoil my person. Oh, Mina, one thing about me. Oh, guys, and my friends. Like, every time you wish you met me earlier. Window when I'm mom, and now you must provide for me. That's jolly. But my friends constantly have to talk me into not thinking with my pocket, and it's crazy, because yeah, my friends literally every time, meaning even my friend, oh, I like this girl already, they need to start bringing me back. Okay, my friend, don't do this, don't what iPhone 13, go cutting, go iStore, ke le ready check out for ngwanyana. If nka qoqela go ngwanyana o unkentseng today, le ka lwana. Let's go 50-50. You wanna go 50-50 on my birthday date? Okay, Leslie, we can go 50-50 on my birthday date. Do you hear those crickets? Anyway, why are you guys saying bye to me? What did I do? Why are you leaving? Anyway, yeah, guys, I really love that girl. I really love that lady, Shem. She was nice. She was nice to me. She was very nice to me. Silwa abangani. The only reason why we would fight a lot, that mama, she used to drink every day. Okay, not every day, but like she used to drink like on a random Monday. Babe, what are you doing? I'm drinking wine. Hi bo, babe, kanjani manje? Uyaphuza on a Monday. Bekaphuza le ntombazana, and she likes Joburg so much, because she was most from the VAR. She would come to Joburg, and she would chill with her friends, and they would drink. It used to piss me off so much. It used to piss me off so much. Like, drive all the way here and drink. Aphuze and silwe ye. Afuna ukuze rez. Afuna angene erez. Bemvulela abomalume, they would always open for her, guys. The malumes would always open for her, because she would give them alcohol. She would come. She was rowdy. I used to stay at South Point. She would come randomly. Next thing, that time I live in a sharing. Like, I used to share. I think in my first year I used to share right? I'm living in a sharing whatever situation. I feel mo, and then Chomi, o batlang mo, why o sa bua? O tau. Batla motho wa hae. And I'm just like, kapa a batle gore nna ko chila le chomi tsa hae. Guys, me, I don't like mjolo that mixes up with friendships. Your friends are your friends, my friends are my friends. Why am I chilling with your friends, Mina? And chomi zakho like di security di chomi tsa hao di kgolo. Ke tlo etsang batho ba nang le 30 nna ke na le 21. Like ba etsa jwalo. And she would get so upset. Like sometimes she would plan to be with me. Like she'd be like, "Okay, I'm coming to see you for the weekend or whatever," and I'll be like, "I bet." And then in that, she would want to go do things that have to do with her friends. And obviously, because she's with me, I have to go to the friends. And I'm like, "Chomi, no, I don't want." Like, and as I would lose his hair, I go back. Like, like, yeah, like, what let's see, tsamaya go chomi tsa hao mataka tsamaya go chomi tsa hao o tla gutla later, and she's like, yeah, why o nkwatela eng feel like you're kwatela because what do you mean you want to take my time and go spend it with your friends that you were with last week? You were with your friends last week. You didn't hear me saying things. Now, why are you? Actually, why am I getting re-mad as if But yeah, she would do that a lot, and it would annoy me. South Point security is definitely a vibe. Bye. Why do you keep on saying bye? Don't you want a rematch with her? No. Kopa iPhone 13. Hey guys, aksana khanela banyana ka di pocket shem. No, I don't even. She wasn't even masculine. She was honestly at the time I thought she was a femme. Like she was just a very dominant feminine woman. And obviously because she was much older than me, she wasn't masculine. No, not scared. Even right now, she still wears skirts and whatever. I think maybe she's more of a STEM than she is a stud. She's not a stud. Oh, she's just a baby, that one. Yeah, so but I hear where you're trying to go, but she's not, no, she doesn't identify as a stud at all. Even though right now, because she's growing dreadlocks, she looks a lot more like a masculine female than she does a feminine one. But when I dated her, she was femme. Yeah. One thing I have noticed about dating older, they have this controlling side. I don't know if it was so much control. I don't think it was control. Well, in conversations when we would speak, she genuinely just wanted to take care of me. She didn't want me to have to worry about anything. And I think You guys couldn't hear me this whole time. How long has it been? Is that why there's so many messages? Yo, what is the last thing you guys heard? Of course, you can't remember. Okay, I'm gonna call you back. Thank you. Yo, guys, Sunburn, what was the last thing? My. Guys, I'm trying to figure out what is. Okay, I think I was answering that whole question, yeah, the controlling thing. I can't remember what's the last thing that you guys heard. So I was saying with her, it wasn't so much like a control thing. Yeah, it wasn't so much a control thing. I think for me at the time, I kind of associated it with the fact that I had just lost my mom. And I don't know, somehow, maybe I used to think that maybe Uyangzwela, angas. But like, yeah, I had just lost my mom, and she knew how tough that time was for me because she met me around about the time that it had just happened. Yeah. So I was going through it, guys. I was going through it. But she didn't know all of it, right? Because there was, yeah, she didn't know all of it. I lost my mom, and I think I lost my mom in August, September, November, December. No, it had been a long time since I've lost my mom, but she knew that I had lost my mom. So I think for me, it was just no. Actually, I'm messing up the timelines. I lost my mom, dated a whole lot of other people after that, and then I met her, right? So it's the year after my mom has passed, but then it's still fresh. It's still a fresh wound. And I think I met her around the time when it was gonna be that 1 year mark since I'd lost my mom. So she knew a lot about my mom and all of that. So it was never control for her. She just genuinely wanted to take care of me. And she was my first real relationship, if I could put it like that. She's the longest relationship I've ever been in my life, like 4 years, right? We dated for 4 years, and yeah, man, she treated me like, guys, Mina, one thing about me, I think also maybe you understand if you get to experience me in person. Right. Yeah. You understand if you get to experience me in person. Guys, I am an egg. I am a kanda. I am such a baby. Like, so if you think I'm tough, if you think I'm mean, you need to meet me in person. That's the real Luyanda. The person that you're gonna meet in person, worse Mjolweni, Yangas Mina. Oh, me having that. So maybe she just felt the need to take care of me because of how I am, angas. But it was never control. It was never, you're not going there, you know what to do that. More than anything, it may have seemed like I was the one who was controlling her because bengazwana lento yakhe go nabangani nkosami bengayizwa. Leyo kuthi yathanda ukuhlala nabangani. I you met me at the meetup. Mina, soft kinda. I'm just a pondoki. I'm just a pondoki. But I think losing my mom at such a tender age kind of forced me to have to show up strong in life, right? And that is always the first thing that you're gonna see about me up until you get to know me and you uncover the yeah, yeah. So yeah, man, I don't know. I feel like there's so many other things that I said because I was just rambling in conversation at the time. But obviously, you guys missed all of that. But yeah, we did date for 4 years. There was a break in between that time. I'm not counting that time in the 4 years. So in total, the time we were together was 4 years. There was a break in between, and the reason for the break is because we broke up because she was poly. I must say that she was poly, right? So she was poly, and I think a year was it a year, 9 months into the relationship, we fight. We have this big, massive fight about like, yeah. She she tells me, yo, bruh, you know what? I know that you don't agree nalento yobupoli na nani, and it's not something that you understand. Ini. And I'd always said to her, if you ever get to a point where you want to introduce other people into this relationship, I need you to let me know so I can remove myself, because that's not something that I'm going to be able to stand for. I understand that it's something that you've had to omit. Yeah, polyamorous. Yeah, polyamorous, not polygamous. Gamous is for the men, amorous is for the women. So yeah, and I understand that it's something that you've had to kind of put on pause to be able to accommodate being with me. If it ever changes, if at any point you feel like, you know what, I can't do this anymore, I've seen somebody, I want to explore that, let me know so that you can leave me. It wasn't so much that she had met somebody, but I think we were fighting so much in our relationship because of abangani. Oh, guys, I used to hate it so much when she would chill with her friends. I used to hate it so much when she would chill with the friends, because also I think it was, they were, she had very close relations, man, with her friends, that sometimes it would look a type of way. Like, I look at them even now and I'm just like, these people have been like this, like zwana, like platonic, healthy platonic relationships. And I think at that time, for me, it was just like, what do you mean this person your friend, but you guys are chilling a lot like this, you guys are kissing on the lips, why are you kissing on the lips? Until I grew up and I have platonic relationships of my own, that I'm just like, I don't get it. What do you mean you don't get that I love my best friend and I want to kiss my best friend? Fuck you, type of thing. But obviously, because we're at different stages or different points of our lives, there was certain things that she would do that didn't make sense to me, and that would in turn make me insecure. And I think the insecurity really just stemmed from the fact that I knew that she was actually poly, and she's not practicing being poly in the moment because she's with me. So if she's poly, what's stopping her from, what if all these people that are friends are just other girlfriends and I'm the stupid in this whole situation? But that wasn't the case, luckily for me, because at the point where it did get to a point where it needed an address, she did address it, and I did not take it well. Because I did not take it well. I did not want to break up. I didn't want to break up, but I knew that we had to, because I wasn't going to be able to understand. And so we broke up, but she was confusing when we break up. We break up. Okay, let's remove the label. Chomi kuti, manje. No, let's just, like, I feel like maybe it's the pressure of it being a relationship and that I'm just like, and I'm like, Chomi ukulmi kaka, uteti kaka, because what the fuck, you've been in this relationship for a year and 9 months, and right now, only now, after 9 months, a year and 9 months, you are feeling the pressure that is a relationship. And then eventually we broke things off, but then she struggled with us not being together anymore. She would be like, I want to see you, let's be exclusive, funan. So all of this happens around October, right? And I'm like, you know what, bet, before I go home in December for the holidays, I'm going to see this girl for the last time. And that is our breakup. And that is when I drank for the second time in my life. I'm so romantic. I drank for a girl, imagine. Because the first time I drank was my first time. The first time I drank was in varsity. Mangfige roots, exploring, obviously, Mnandi, my fresh asi. That's when I saw Guti. I don't really like alcohol, so I stopped drinking. And a lot of things happened that night that I have no recollection of. And because of that, I was like, Yazini, I don't like alcohol. I don't like the way it tastes. I don't like the way it smells. I don't like that it takes away from you in ways that won't always favor you as the person who is in that experience, or who is intaking. Hi, Makeba Unjani. So I stopped drinking alcohol. The next time I drink alcohol now is now when I am saying goodbye. My final act of love to this woman was a picnic, siphuza utshwala, ngiphuza nawe siphuze, so ithi usikhulume, sakhuluma nkosi yami, oh sakhuluma baby, oh sakhuluma nentombazana yami, sakhuluma lapha kube mnandi, ngambuza ukuthi manje uzenzani, njengoba sihlukana, ngitshela ukuthi ngizothola i-rebound, ngathi yo okay, mina I don't think ukuthi ngizokwazi ukuyithola i-rebound, ngiyakuthanda nkosi yami, but enjoy it, have a fun year, and she did get a rebound. Guess what? This woman, she was so horrible. And like I said, I think she kind of she struggled with not being with me, but she couldn't really be with me. Like so she would meet me a lot, she would see me a lot. Now that we've broken up, I've cut her off. One thing about me, when we break up, you will feel like you never knew me before. I can pass you in the street like I don't know you. Mina, guess Mina, I will act like I've never seen you before in my life. So I would do that. I blocked her. We don't talk. But she knew what kind of spaces that I liked. She knew where to find me. When she wanted to talk to me, she knew where to find me. Any show by Buhle Bendalo, she knew I'd find her there. She knew any show by Lagama Vuso, I'd find her there. SSS, same sex Saturday, she knew I'd find her there. She knew my spots. And not only did she know my spots, she was good to me. Guys, this woman was good to me. My friends loved her. Everybody loved her. So when she would meet, when she would DM people, bruh, and she'll be like, you know what, Makeba, I need to see Luyanda. I fucking love the girl. She's not talking to me. I don't have any access to talking to her. I just need to know that she's okay. Not good. I need to see Luyanda. Let me take that one back. Not good. I need to see Luyanda. I just need to know that she's fine. I'm worried about her. Like I care about her. I need to know that she's fine. I figure again. No, she's fine. She's good. How's her this? How's her health? How's her this? How's her that? Genuinely cared about me, and that's how she would soften up my friends, and that's how she would know where I would be. That's how she would know I would be. I remember this time, the time that caused us to get back together, because she would see me. She would make me so anxious, guys. I would start shaking and I would leave. I would leave places. I remember this other time I was at Isho Buhle Bandalo, and I'm there, and I love Buhle. Oh, I love Buhle, especially when she went solo. I just fell in love with her even more. I resonate so much with her music, and so I would attend each and every show, and she saw me, so I see her see me. Guys, I just started shaking. I needed to leave. Yeah, Buhle saw. And weird enough, she's actually friends with Ubuhle. She's actually friends with Ubuhle, like my ex. She's actually friends with Ubuhle. So she would also always be at Buhle's shows because Ubuhle umngani kept paying. And I got to tumela and take it to meeting Kabele Kato Kosho Kayama Gontle. Now Sally Santo coming with down, she would make me, I would have like panic attacks when I would see this woman. Guys, I would have panic attacks. I hated her so much because she broke my heart. Like, what do you mean you breaking up with me because you can't figure out whether you want it to just be me or if you want the room to be able to explore with other people? What the fuck do you mean? What is that? Yeah, I hated her because I loved her so much. So I would I would have panic attacks every time she's in the same space. I have panic attacks, and she would want to come to speak to me. She would want to come because she wanted to check on me and see if I'm okay. Yeah, so what ends up causing us to get back together, so stupid. So I would leave whatever space. So if I'm at a Langa Mavuso show and I happen to see her, shows cut short. I need to go home. I have to go home. And what ends up getting us back together is that it's a same-sex Saturday event. Yo, the amount of bullying that I got on that day, I don't think she realized what she did to me. So I'm at a same-sex Saturday. I'm with a friend of mine. She's spoken to this friend of mine. Because remember when I told you guys, Uguti, she would check on me through my friends. She would like randomly, like it's like all random. She builds it up, guys. It's almost like she builds it up. Uguti, okay, this week she'll be like, "How's Luyanda doing?" What. Then next week, Uguti, "Oh, hey, Keith, right, there was this friend of mine, very, very close friend of mine. I used to go everywhere with her, used to be very close friend of mine. Her name was Amanda. And Amanda and I were at each and every event. And Amanda, unlike my best friend, Tandega, was here. Tandega would have never responded to my Tanika would have never responded to this lady's text because she's my best friend, right? And she, whatever the fuck happens, she's always on my side, right? But I think Amanda, she was tamed by the fact that this woman loves me so much. Like she was, when you don't get it, how can she hate this person so much when this person just genuinely loves and just genuinely cares about her? So she happened to tell her, Uguti, I was gonna be at Same Sex Saturday. It's at the time when Same Sex Saturday still used to be in Mabone. I'm at Same Sex Saturday. I'm having a joy. I'm having the time of my life. It's peak of my popularity, like days. So I'm still a very big deal. Like, I'm a big deal when I'm at places. Ati pause, I wanna pour a drink fast. Now I'm going to put a man. I'm joking. Like it's everything is good. Like I'm at this event, I'm there, I'm seeing people that I know. Yeah, I'm sure I'm there with Amanda, but Amanda's mingling with her people. I'm mingling with my people, and I see her. Yo, guys, yo, I see her. I have a panic attack. I moved out. I went outside, right? And I chilled outside for like a good 20 minutes. Oh, so remember when I said Guti Mina, one thing about me, I will act like I don't know you. So she sees me, and I think it's been a very long time since the last time that she's seen me. And she reaches out to me to give me a hug. Ngamdlula, ngamshiya. Yabona la ihug yakhe. Ngamshiya izandla zithe. Ngamuthi. Because now I've seen her, like I clocked her. Oh no, somebody told me that she's here. Like a friend of mine, I think it was Tidi. Tidi told me that, yo bro, have you seen my nanny? And I was like, wait, what? I just said her name. Doesn't matter. I got to understand now. So Tidi asked me, she's like, bruh, have you seen this person? And I'm like, no, she's here. And she goes, yep, she is literally here. And I'm like, oh hell fucking no. Like my heart is going, and I'm trying to find an exit so that I can go and process the fact that they said this person is in the space. Mind you, now I've seen another ex of mine that I didn't really care about like that. Like she wasn't that important. And already I've gotten a mouthful about the fact that I've seen this person. I didn't greet this person because she came to me, this other girl that I was seeing, and she's like to me, "Hey bro, why aren't you greeting? Why are you passing me like asazani?" And I'm like, "Cause angwazi asazani. Who are you? Yo mina guys, so exangathi angwazi mina." And I saw someone here in the comments said that they don't understand people like me. Yes, you are a stranger, my darling. You are a stranger. Yes, I am friends with my ex. I had to, guys, you understand, let the story land. This lady, you need to understand why I had to be friends with her. I didn't have to be friends with her. It's a choice. But yeah, so I meet her, and as I'm going to the exit, she clocks me, comes right at me, has her hands out. I'm thinking, are you crazy? We don't talk. We're not speaking terms. Why are you trying to hug me? I go, I pass. I pass her. I went and I sat outside. I'm sitting outside. I'm breathing. And like, guys, I was avoiding her. I saw her friends. I have a 2-minute ex who dislikes me. Wish I can take back the time. Leave the poker alone. I was avoiding her because on that day, I think it was it Basha? But there was an event that was happening and Ubuhle was performing. So I knew that she was going to be at that Ubuhle event. I just knew because obviously, balapaya bonke. So manje, this venue, yeah, SSS, there was a downstairs area and there was an upstairs area. Where I was standing, I saw them come up. I see Ubuhle, I saw the photographer. I can't mention the person's name, but I see the photo, but she's somebody I know. So I see them come up. Bayeza, Nyabona, her friends, her other friends. I see her other friends, and I'm just like, fuck. There's no way this girl's friends are here and she's not here. So I already know that she's here, but I'm praying in my heart that she's not. Turns out she actually genuinely is. Oh my fucking word. So now the photographer comes to me because she's a friend of mine. We have a quick chat, huggy. I'm making my way out. I get feet downstairs. Chomi ya ka ke etlile ka matsoho ka re yo modimo ka mo feta ha ke mo feta. I go and I sit outside. I'm sitting outside ke nahana like pelo ya ka, yeah, like yo guys, like she said there's a lot going on. Fine, eventually I get to a point where I can calm down, and after I've calmed down I roll a blunt. I'm smoking. As I'm smoking, TD comes back to me. She's like, yo bro, did you see that girl? I said, bruh, emanyana. And I'm trying to request like Gazamaya Nanu. Ay, Usamaya Jang because of moto what's it ye Gazamaya na Alimtibi o Utota mo Tobatong soon Tobata to the snacks Alimtibi oh guys Alimtib Ganyana oh Alimtibi. I don't know, she'd see me, she'd forget that we are not dating. Like she'd just come at me and be like, yo bruh, I love you. And I'm just like, fucking take your love and go shove it where the sun don't shine. Because what the hell? You love me. And then eventually now I need to find Amanda because I need to tell Amanda that, yo, bro, I'm sorry. I need to go. But I know you're fine because we know people here. Like SSS is our space, you know. Before SSS was a Twitter thing, it had its people. Every weekend or every month when it would be hosted, the same people are there. You will be fine. Like I was sleep right. Mina, I need to go. Right? So eventually I'm trying to find Amanda. When I'm trying to find Amanda, now I'm being approached by people that I don't know. This Sizagele lady comes to me and she's like, why everyone is attacking me? Why are you treating my friend like that? Now I'm hearing people talking about me in the background. Like they're standing outside, they're not part of the group, they're staying in the background. And as I'm passing, why so uhambile utshela abangani bakhe ukuthi mina ngimhaganga and it's a big deal and I'm the bad animal. Masimbakhe yazi. Eventually I get an Uber. As I get an Uber, as I get an Uber, Amanda, I can't find Amanda. I don't have time to find Amanda anymore. I'll send her a text. As I'm getting into the Uber, Amanda comes and she's like, Lou, wait, please stop, blah, 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 talks to me. Talks to me, and I'm like, talking to me, why are you talking to me? And that's when I found out Guti, Amanda is actually the reason why she's there. As in, she told Amanda that I was going to be there and she wanted to speak to me, so she came there. And I'm like, what? Jalama Simba. After all of these years of friendships, Amanda, after all of these years of friendship, you are conspiring. Ngami, how how the hell did you do that, bro? Like, how did you allow this lady to have the access? I've worked so hard for this woman not to have access to me. And she's like, bro, please just hear her out. No, masimbako naye, sala naye. And she comes towards the Uber and she tried to kiss me. I said, bitch, you better the fuck not. Got into the car, drove off. And then she gets my number. I don't know how. She gets my number, sends me. Oh, she sends me an email. No, as I'm busy having heart palpitation, she sent me an email telling me that, oh, hi, Chomi. I saw that, seeing you didn't really, I don't want to make you uncomfortable. So I am going to leave. I'm sorry that I came, blah, 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 blah. I just want to touch you. I just want to hug you. Like, she wrote me a whole essay, guys. I wish there was still a way for me to find it, but it probably is on this phone that I'm on the live with. And she's like, yeah, saying all of these things. I'm reading this email and guys, if they want to, they will get that. She sent me an email. I'm reading this email. And after that, I was like, you know what? I'm leaving. So as I was leaving, I guess she was also trying to leave. That's why they kind of ended up seeing me. And yeah, so she sends me a message and it's so dumb. I get home and she asks me, she's like, are you home safe? Why I'm text now? I'm mad. And then what happened? And then and then she sends me the messages is so dumb, like, hey Tom, could you please help me out? Got accommodation. My car broke down in I don't have anywhere to go. Masimbake. What do you mean you don't have anywhere to go? I'm thinking to myself, you have two friends that own Airbnbs in Maboneng. You are in Maboneng. Why aren't you asking your friends to help you out with accommodation? So you'd rather drive all the way. You'd rather take an Uber all the way to Bram so I can help you out with accommodation. Nah, and then I only saw the messages like the next day. And then now to show hore even though it's the next day, she needed accommodation yesterday. I want to chom go mabone na chom ka babitsa chom tsa ke chom tsa haute and then chom ya ga e own club ele why o sa lo go bala go club garden club. Yeah, listen, I am going off. And then she goes, no, it's what so don't share out in the what, and I'm like, I saying I'm your far for all I care. But also anyway, you're fine now. It's the next day, so I'm sure sharp bankanya koloi o khate or left right or fuck off Khantuval. And then I think she said something like, yeah, I'm not gonna leave Joburg without seeing you. And I was, hey, get busy. That time, get busy. Keep sending the message. Jacqueline, Chomi, Jacqueline. And then I met the paramedic was all point. Jacqueline. And she goes, yeah, I'm not gonna leave. I'm like, fine. Mara, you're not coming into my place. Guy Chomi. No. Okay, go by address. Then I'm like, I'm still staying at the same place. And actually, weird enough, guys, this woman used to stalk me. Sometimes she used to stalk me. Yes, Chomi, I was cleaning in case she comes. She mustn't see that Pelanyakoa. She used to come. I would see her car in Bram. Give her like it's complexing. Ki bone number plate Ki bone number plate pakile mo pela ki dulang. So somewhere, I think made it seem like I don't stay at the same place anymore. And then, because if she knew I still stay at the same place, she would have just followed me. Like she would have just followed my Uber and come. And yeah, so she comes in, Adule, and we talk and we start talking about Pella. I think this constantly seeing each other had happened for about a period of 8 months. And now we're talking and we're like, why? I'm asking her, I'm like, why every time, why don't you respect me? Like, why when I don't want to speak to you? Why can't you just take that? Why can't you just respect it? Like, go the rock, or what? Get the rock, this restaurant where Butle was performing. Like, you made me feel so uncomfortable. I'm like, you make me uncomfortable. You make me like, I get sharp, I get around, I get sharp. How I was like, why can't you just leave me the fuck alone? But I love you, blah 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 blah, and it pains me that you don't want to speak to me, and like we can't be civil with one another. Get a short, told me civil. It's like civil fair. I don't have to keep seeing you. I usually don't see my exes. Why must you move in the same spaces? Yes, I did. Honestly speaking, I did wanted to respect that and leave me. And mainly because I'm not the reason why we're not together. She is. She's Polly. She wants to have 15 million pussies at the same time. She must go have them without me. And she knows that I will not stand for that. So when she's coming into my life, it's not going to change the fact that she's still Polly. Like, it's not gonna take or lessen the insecurities that I have or the trust issues that I have. I'm still gonna feel like busy kabanyana. I'll still feel like, okay, I can mona I am in the mandisa, even though it's innocent. I'll still feel like maybe it's something, which is not good, because the especially now that you've actually broken up with me, and the reason why you broke up with me is because of that. I'm always gonna feel insecure about it. Like, I'm not gonna trust you. Like, what the hell? What do you want from me? Leave me the fuck alone. And she basically goes, I can't. And I'm a mess. So much has happened since you've been gone, blah, blah, blah. I was seeing someone. She tells me about her rebound. Remember when we broke up, she told me about the rebound. She told me like, yeah, I was seeing some girl. Things got serious with her. And then I get thing and I don't care. Like, I couldn't care less what's going on with her. And worse, on the day I saw you at that Buhle show, I needed to go to her. I ended up not going to her. Some excuse, like every time Kubona, whoever is in my life at that point gets inconvenienced somehow. Now the next person is now in a position where she's a brutally honest person, guys. One thing about her, she will tell you the truth. So she would tell these partners, she would be seeing you and she'd be telling, like, I saw my ex today and I wanted to fuck her. I don't think any girlfriend wants to hear the shit. And eventually, yeah, we kind of we spoke, and she spent the night. She spent the night and it was beautiful as always. Yeah, she spent the night and it was amazing. And eventually we start talking and we decide, you know what, let's give it another try. And Mina, one thing about me, I don't go back to my exes. She's the only person that I've ever gotten back with. Like, in my history of dating, I don't get back with exes. You're an ex, you're an ex, you're an ex. If there's ever a time where you're gonna feel like, hey, show me, even if the time can be wrong, as long as it Daniel Wellington aina stress Daniel Wellington vele e batla gore nako e ska tsamaya le tshwantse e be ba bona o ka se understand ke taba sa di Daniel Wellington tshome yakane, sorry. Anyway, yeah, and then what happened, my battery is low, so I need to wrap this up so I can go and charge my phone, and then ke tlo le qoqela hantle. It's alive around 12:30. Guys, I've lived. And then yeah, eventually we give it a try, and the reason why it ends up not working the second time around is because of Masepa. Do you know what she did? Masepa. Guys, now we're doing this thing again. She did it again. Bye. She did it again where we went to Afropunk. Yo, le ntombi had been yes. Actually, we went to Africa. Like, fast forward, the relationship the second time around, it's beautiful. Some of the things that were an issue before, like the friendship thing, are no longer an issue. I think I'm a little bit more mature now, and I'm starting to have close relations with my friends, and so I'm starting to understand her friendship dynamics a little bit better. Battery 10%. I'm starting to better. Shit, you know what? I'm starting to understand her friendship dynamics a little bit better. And as a result, guys, I need to stop talking for a while because I need to fetch a charger. Cela lingibeleni ne. Matak, what's ma? Ulatan na. Oh, okay, kya ka? Tumela? He? Kya dahle? Kitlempe. Anyway, so I do have something in the freezer. I'm gonna take it out when I leave. So now we listen, we give it a try. Everything that was an issue before is no longer an issue. I understand her friendship dynamics a little bit better than I did before. So it's not an issue, right? It's not an issue, right? And but something happens. So in the time that we are apart, oh, Idlozi start doing the most in my life. Oh, guys, in my life, Idlozi starts doing the most in my life, and she doesn't get it. She doesn't understand it. Yeah, she doesn't get it. She doesn't understand it. And I think it took her understanding spirituality in that realm when her sister had to go through it. And the whole Intwaso situation, I believe that is the time when she just, it opened her mind up, and she was a little bit more open-minded than she had been previously, or that I had felt that she had been in the time that I needed to her to be understanding and open-minded. And mainly because, guys, when you get into a trance, you have no recollection of what's happened, so you can only go off of what people are telling you, especially I think, especially if you haven't honed your gift, which is not something that I'm interested in doing. Ngiyathanda ukuvala indlebe Nkosi yami makufika edlozini, because and I know it's danger, and that's not a conversation that I'm willing to have with anyone. I know that khona into zami kumele ngiyozenza, angifuni Nkosi yami, angifuni. And I think abakangishayi to that point where I'm just like, okay, fuck it, I don't have to go, so yeah, so a lot of things were starting to happen to me, that I would tell her about, and her reaction or her response to things would just not be how I would hope for a partner to be. And I think there was a last straw. The last straw was when I was at Butle's place, her friend, and for Bush's little sister is a friend of mine, like very, very close friend. And I don't want to talk about other people's lives, but obviously she has a calling, she's a gift. So beganomsebenzi and bengile lapha. And if you understand idlozi, ukuthi linesikhwele, and niyathanda ukuthi makusentweni, like when you are endaweni zaso lizophuma, lizobona abanye amakhehla nabanye abantu abadala bakhuphuka, and nalo lizofuna ukukhuphuka. So basically that's what would happen with me. I would be in these spaces, and then I would constantly get into trances and whatever, and khulume naye, and then she was just like, her response, that's what ended up causing us to break up the second time around. And absolutely, I did block her. I did. one thing about me, I will block you. I did block her. So yeah, that's what yeah, I also I don't like talking about it because I don't like to talk about it because there's a lot of things that are happening there that me and myself, some of them I understand. So I don't like to paula too much on conversations that have to do with that. But at that point, because it was something that was so prominent in my life at that time, it was very important to me to have a partner that knows how to navigate or how to be able to meet me where I'd like to be met. Or when I'm sharing my frustrations about this thing that's happening that I'm not understanding, at least act like you care or something, or like give me a listening ear. But like, yeah, the last straw was when it happened when I was at, like I said, at Bushe's house and Gibo, like Kamamake, and I told her something weird had happened, and she only addressed it properly after Ubuhle had spoken to her about it. Uguti, yo, Luyanda is here, and this and this and this and this. And only after that conversation had happened, then did she come back to me and be like, oh, Buhle told me this and this. And I was like, yeah, but I was telling you the same thing, just like a couple of hours ago. So why is it only like, why does it hold weight because you're hearing it from another person? So that was the deal, that was it for me. And I was like, you know what, I just feel like we're just never going to get to a point where Sibaraiti ndawonye. And it came at such a tricky place because she had also the on that 31st of that day at midnight, like 15 minutes before midnight, guys. 15 minutes before midnight, she asked me if it would be okay if she kissed somebody else at midnight. I think that woman hated me. And I obviously lost it. When she asked me that, I obviously lost it. And it was a whole hoo-ha. Because she's also kind of popular in the community. I remember it was like a whole thing. It was a whole thing. Hey, Luyanda. Oh, hey, Ceci. We saw that. Hey, when yeah. And so it was like a very tricky time where Silwa there was already tension, or there was already something that's happening between the two of us. And now also this thing, one thing about me, I will leave. Or one thing about me, I don't like to be stressed. I don't like to be stressed in Kosami. And it had been like, we've been here before. Remember, we dated and then it didn't work and we broke up. Maybe there's a reason why it didn't work. Maybe we should have left it broken up instead of coming back and trying to fix it, because now I've just given you another fucking 2 years of my life and you're wasting my breath. So with that said, let's call it quits. And yeah, that's what happened. I saw in the comments someone said that I still love her. I do. I love her. She's the love of my life. I do believe that if she wasn't polyamorous, we probably would have still been together. Yeah, she's the love of my life, and we're good. We're close. How we got back to how we got into bumping cushies? I had just broken up with that traffic cop. It is so funny. I hate how honest I am as a person. Remember, there was a time I was dating that light skinned traffic cop that never gave me bumps. Because it was a dry season. The most horrible 6 months of my life. I'm joking, it wasn't 6 months. I think we were dating for almost like 3 months. Was it 3 months? Somewhere there. And I dated that girl, that traffic cop, after I had dated, I'm trying to count. Who did she come after? No, at this stage, Palace has already happened and passed. Who did that traffic cop come after? I can't remember. Yeah, but anyway, whatever happened, and yeah, the traffic cop came, and in the time that I was dating this girl, It was a dry section season for me. I was not getting sexual intercourse. I was not getting, paraiseso, and I needed it. I needed it, so I sent an email because that was the only access that I had to. I was like, I definitely have an email. But it was actually quite childish, guys, how I did it. I knew that I couldn't be the one to send her the. Okay, no, listen, I didn't want to be the one to text her, right? But there's a friend of mine that she had met through a production that I did because I used to perform. I used to be in the arts. I had done a production at the State Theater, and so that girl knew her. Guys, when I tell you that all my friends loved this woman, anybody would do anything to get us back together. So at this point, yeah, I sing, I play musical instruments, I also act. But yeah, so I had been in this musical at the State Theater, and yeah, I speak to Fifi, and I'm like, Fifi, bro, I've been thinking about Usiswetu a lot, and I think I need to know if Usiswetu is single or taken. So that I know I'll be able to do what I need to do. But I just need you to find out if she's seeing someone, because I don't want to disrespect whoever that she's seeing right now to push whatever I want to push. Fifi goes, bed, don't worry. I said, I have an email address. She goes, bed, sends an email address. Obviously, she doesn't know, she wouldn't remember Fifi's name like that. Fifi sends an email address, properly asked her, Uguti, hello, what not, birdie, whatever. I don't know how she worded it, but like she basically kind of said, Uguti, I'd kind of like to know if you're seeing someone or not. Because she likes things. She goes, well, it depends who's asking, right? And then Fifi's like, okay, I can't disclose who I am. And she's like, awkward. And then I don't know what. They had some form of a conversation. And by the end of that conversation, comes back and she's like, okay, you have a meeting with this person. I'm like, wait, a meeting? Guys, as in like a Zoom Teams meeting? And she goes, yes. So now I go change my name, obviously, so that it's not obvious who I am. Remove the whole profile thing, and we get into this call, and bayakhuluma, and she's a Sotho lady, like ke Mosotho wa Lesotho, ne. So Sesotho sa hae se monate, like se monate. Hey, I'm listening to this lady talk, and I'm just like, ezagalu. And yeah, we get on this call and they're asking her, okay, are you seeing someone? And she goes, well, that's rather personal information that you would like to get out of me. I don't even know who you are, blah, 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 blah. And then eventually Fifi is like, yeah, no, you're speaking to Fifi. You obviously don't know me, but I know you. And there's someone who I think you should speak to. And then I go in and I'm like, hello, I'll see. And she goes, ain't no way, my boy. Ask questions. She goes, ain't no way, my boy. I am dreaming. And I was like, I know. You can't believe it, right? Imagine it's me. I've reached out to you. Whoa, awkward. And she goes, yeah, what the hell? I never thought I'd see the day. And I was like, right, same. And we let you in where? Where must I let you in? Anyway, cool. And yeah, that's when I tell her, I was like, listen, I am single right now and I need bums. So how about you give me some bums, man? And she said yes. And she was like, for you, any day. What? Live? What do you mean live? Let you in where? You must request, Galok. Oh, also, guys, this is not one of those lives where it's like a question and answer and feedback. Leave me alone. But anyway, yeah, so and that's how we got into this whole friends with benefits thing. She means accept her invite. She didn't. Okay, ke a le rata ne, ke lebeletse story le enjoy le story saka. Welcome. Yo, guys, my life is full of drama. I've had such wholesome experiences. Oh, no, Chobi, I know how to spell actively. I was just joking. Yeah, I've had like wholesome experiences with some wholesome people in my life. And I loved and appreciate every second of the life that I've had. But other than that, sing right to me now, sorry, you might not hear anything on. Mapasaka, or tokoza for in cause gabos. Uzela masipa wena. Keep them coming. Luna la recordana, get la. Even if you can record, it's not like a easy but yeah, Bagu hated it and now you hate us, we understand. Yo, I hate you guys with everything that I am. I hate women. I don't rate women. I don't rate women. And it's weird, like it's such a weird place to be because I'm a lover girl. I love love. Guys, I feel like I bask when I'm in love. Like I do well when I'm in love. Like my favorite animal is me when I'm in love. But of late, bruh, yo, yeah, like, yeah, they heal there far from me, not anywhere close to me, because yo. But I'm not gonna lie, there's still a huge part of me that is hopeful that I'm gonna find my person. I'm gonna find the person that will just get me, and will love me the way that I would love to be loved and in the way that I love. I've come close. I've come close. But like everything is always such a letdown. Zippo, are you sure you want to be doing this right now on a public platform? Are you sure? Because I have time. Oh, because I have time. Are you sure you want to be doing this on a public platform? Yeah, so I haven't given up on love. I believe that I'll find that person who's gonna love me, who is gonna give me love in the way that I deserve it, and I will bask in it when I meet that person. Because having no tando, because having no tando, but I think I've just mighty. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Ooh, nice. Hot. Nice. So you just want like, hi guys, this is Mighty. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Mighty. It's just okay, okay, okay. Stay fresh. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Avengitana. Wow. You are late. Say goodbye. Bye. I know. Yeah, anyway, guys, I need to go. I need to get going. I'm about to knock off now. Are you in your 20s or 30s? I'm in my late 20s. Getting into my 30s. I cannot wait to officially land. Got that floor. Looking forward. Guys, I feel like I've been 30 for the past 7 years. So the fact that I'm actually gonna be, what did you do now? You didn't do anything, Zippo. You didn't do anything. Yes, ma'am. Didn't do anything. Right. Perfect. Most perfect person I've ever met in my life. Yes, ma'am. Love you down. Anyway, yeah. So, guys, you know where I'm at a point in my life where I feel like, okay, so I'm single. like fully single. And I don't think I'm searching. I think inhliziyo yami ikhathele, but also it's yearning for the peace that comes with loving and being loved. It's yearning for the happiness and the gentleness. I want a soft landing. I think I'm manifesting. I'm still in the manifesting stage of whatever this is. I don't do very well being single. I don't do very well being single. I hate being single. I'm not gonna lie. I've been single for maybe like 2 months, and I hate it. I hate it with everything that I am. I'm not doing good. Being single is not nice. I hate being single. Blech. But also I'm not rushing to get into anything with anyone. I'm not looking to get into anything with anyone. I think if it finds me, it would have found me, and that's all that will matter at that time, is that it's found me and I will bask in it. I just hope that it's a sure thing, and I hope it's a legit thing, and I hope like it's not another heartbreak. Like, I need a break from those. I need a break from people who are not sure about me. I need a break from people who are not consistent in loving me. I need a break from people who get cold feet when loving me and just decide to up and leave because it benefits them, or because it feels convenient to at the time do so. I just need a person who's gonna choose me like 24/7 through thick and thin, in sickness and in health. I need oh I need Chomi that I was busy telling you guys story time about, but better. Like, I need all of that. Maybe I need a combination of Chomi and the lady that came after Chomi, the chef. I need a combination of Polly and the chef in one human being. That would, like, in terms of qualities, in terms of impact, or in terms of a person who's all about me, bruh. Umuntu ongafuni ngami, ngifuna umuntu ongafuni ngami mina, guys. Umuntu uzongithanda, yezwa. But it's fine. Uthando alisekho. Uthando luphelile. So faka uthando, faka namantombazane. Fuck off. Sengihambe. Fakele bheka mina ngedwa singafa bandla by hoping from now. I don't want bheka mina. I don't want anyone who's gonna love me out of being made to do so. I need it to come from within. Yeah, you know what? I think I've gotten to a place where I've kind of also accepted beauty. Maybe mine is to heal. Maybe mine is to heal the wounds in others and show them that, you know, kuyaphilega empilweni, uthando luya-exista, and then so that they can find it and find that and go give it to other people, because clearly apparently I don't deserve it. That's sad. Show me heal and move on ka di-private party sa mantsaka. Yo, like sharp, guys. Sharp. Guys, kita lebana ka 12:30. Let me let this phone charge for a bit. I might not see you guys ka 12:30 though, because it's literally on 16%. But I'm trusting my charger. I know I have a fast charger, so I will see you guys at 12:30. Actually, let me not say I might not. I'll see you guys at 12:30. But at 12:30, I might not have anything to say, so don't be alarmed, because I think sikhulumile enough. Today sikhulumile enough. It's nginibone kusasa. Nginganiboni kusasa, guys. I've also taken 7,300 steps since I've worn this watch, which is around, was it around 7? Yeah, guys, it things on Mona later, ne? Sasa vuga tina tomorrow. Yeah, nami ngiyavuka kusasa mos and stuff. Multiple income streams and all. Anyway, bye bye guys. Shame, let me go for real. Ngiphethe umchamo futhi.